Okay, guys, so time to start creating the first seed content. This is the strategy that I recommend rather than go straight into the sitemaps because of the recent Google algorithm updates. I think that we need to put at least 100 posts. 100 to 200 would be ideal. You can go higher if you want, but I think it's important that we do some seed content. Now, don't forget that the WordPress template that we install for you, okay, it's set to no index, and that means we cannot make it indexable until we got some content, okay. And that's the reason why we want to do some seed content, and we're going to do that via questions and KGR focused keywords, okay. Titles, I should say. Okay, so content that is based on questions and content that is KGR, keyword golden ratio focused. That should help us to build some topical authority, okay, without going too crazy with the amount of posts that we got. Okay, now here's what's important is that if we can build that seed content and that can start to drive some initial traffic, then the engagement should be reasonably good because we are meeting the search intent. And then at stage 2, after we have made it indexable, then we can do controlled bulk content AI auto blogging. Okay. And that's anything between 5 and 20 articles per day. Okay. And to do different articles in different categories per day, I suggest that in Traffic Thief, that you go and create a new project for each category so that you can easily schedule, even between 1 and 5 articles per day for each category. You can do each category individually then, okay? Gives you more control by creating more projects. Don't forget you've got unlimited use of this, so use it strategically. That's one of the benefits of having unlimited, no restrictions, is that you can go and test different strategies. You're not thinking about how many credits you're using up, so use it to your fullest advantage, okay? Now, what I want to do is come over here into Answer the Public. Okay, Answer the Public, most of you probably are aware of this website. It's a free website. You can get 3 free searches per day. Okay, you see I've got 2 done out of 3. Now, what you need to be aware of, okay, I'll just state the obvious because sometimes people just move so quickly when they're trying to work that they miss the obvious. Okay, so you've got five platforms you can choose from: Google, Bing. There's 2 video marketing platforms, YouTube and TikTok, and we've got Amazon as well for people who are doing e-com stuff. Put in your seed keyword, okay? Choose your country. Do not forget to do this. Choose your target audience country and choose the target language, okay? And then as you scroll down, you will see that it gives you questions, prepositions, comparisons, alphabeticals, and related. And you can see here as well, we've got wheels, the one you have to stand on your head to read, or you can see list. If I click on that, you can see it's more readable and it tells you what they are, modifiers, etc. You can see as well tables, okay, which is basically clustering with the what, when, where, how, and why kind of things. Okay, the easiest way to work with this, I'm going to show you now. Export to CSV, then go over to ChatGPT. Okay, when you're in ChatGPT, you can attach your exported document, okay, from Answer the Public, and use a simple prompt like I have got here. Okay, I will put this prompt underneath this video. Please, can you go through these keywords, identify various angles I can use for my niche blog? Okay, I've got a lab-grown diamond. You're going to put in whatever niche you are in, okay? And put in here, this is really important, okay? You have to put this in. Please avoid search intent duplication and focus on unique angles. Okay, very, very, very important. Here's why. You can see here that ChatGPT has understood what I'm asking it to do. Okay, because it's got lab-grown diamonds, engineered, cultured, lab cultured, etc. These terms are essentially variations of the same concept, focusing on diamonds created in a lab instead of mined from the earth. Okay, we'll consider this a single category to avoid duplication. Okay, perfect. So we can avoid duplication. We will come back to that in a couple of minutes. Okay, now the unique angles in here, you can see I've got sustainability, I've got technology, cost comparison, quality and certification, fashion trends, investment perspective. Now, before you start any new website, you should have some idea of who your target audience is. In this case, for the lab grown diamond niche, my target audience is going to be people who are interested in buying lab grown diamonds for price reasons. Okay, maybe they cannot afford, real mined diamonds, so they want something that looks like diamond, that is a diamond actually, but is much less cost. Okay, and also those people will be interested in fashion and trends as well. Okay, now we can get AI to help us with all of this kind of stuff, and also there will be a lot of people interested in the investment perspective before they make a purchasing decision. So even though they want to save money and they're interested to know about the price, they also might want to know, does it retain its value and things like that. Okay. So what you need to do here is you need to prioritize what topics and angles that your audience is going to be most interested in. Okay. We're talking topics, not keywords. Okay. Topics. And from there, we can really dig in. This is where things can really take off for us. Once you have done that, once you have identified and prioritized, so for example, just run through mine quickly. I'm going to be focused on cost comparison. Okay, the price, um, the money they can save and the value they get. I'll be focused on fashion and trends and investment perspective. I will do some information about quality and certification, but this will be further down on the priority. Okay. Most of my content is going to be about price, fashion, and investment perspective. Sustainability and ethics, we will do some content on that. The technology, it will be mentioned, but I'm not going to focus too heavily on it. Okay. Especially for my seed content. Now, once I have prioritized that, what I want to do is come back into ChatGPT with another prompt. And this prompt, very simple. Again, it doesn't have to be complicated. Can you suggest 20 question-based article titles, question-based, for lab-grown diamonds using the price and cost angles while avoiding duplicate search intent? Okay, very, very, very important. And here's why. You can see here we've got how much do lab-grown diamonds really cost compared to mined diamonds. What determines the price? Completely different search intent. Good question. Okay. Are lab-grown diamonds cheaper in the long run? Great question. Completely different search intent. Why do prices of lab-grown diamonds vary so much? Okay, so you can see how we're digging into different angles with completely different search intent, and it's going to be very easy for the AI to go and create the content based around that. So all I need to do is copy and paste this. You need to take away the inverted commas, etc. I've already done that. And then I can come over into Traffic Thief. I can simply create a new project. Okay. I can choose whichever AI I want to use. And I'm going to call this one Lab Diamonds Answer the Public. And I'll click on Save. Now I've got that, I can click on Actions and View. And I can come to Title Actions. And here I'm going to click on Add Titles, not Generate Titles. Generate Titles is when you put in the sitemap URL. To add titles that you've already got from ChatGPT or any AI that you are using, just click on Add Titles, click on Save. Okay, now I am not going to categorize these. Why? Because they're already categorized inside ChatGPT. Okay, I've already categorized it for the cost and price angle. Now, if I try to categorize what is already categorized in here, what the AI is going to do is it's going to categorize this too much because it's all about price and cost. So where does it go from there? It has to go into more sort of subtopics of cost and price, and it's going to give you too many categories. It's already categorized by the time you've taken it out of ChatGPT. Okay. And we can just simply select all, and we can, we can come over here to generate. We can click on generate the article outlines, and we can choose the tone, I'm going to keep it neutral. The number of subheadings, we'll keep it at 5. Generate a quiz. Add images. Generate and use AI images. Number of images, I'm going to put it at 1. No, wrong one. Okay. Yeah, you can add a video. Language English. Generate outlines. Okay. So that will go ahead and do that for me. So that's how we can use Answer the Public. And that way you can see that you can quickly build up to 100 question-based articles very, very quickly, very, very easily between using Answer the Public and ChatGPT. So now that I've done this one for price and cost, I can go and do the same for fashion and trends. And then I can dig deeper as well. I can go and ask, what are the most unusual jewelry being made from lab-grown diamonds? Okay, things like that. You might need to use a different AI if you want to get sort of up-to-date information from the internet. When I've got questions like that, I like to use Perplexity AI. If you use Perplexity AI with Claude, then it's very good for going and searching the internet in real time and pulling back information. Okay, I'll do a separate video on that later, or we will cover it in a webinar. It's definitely worth mentioning. And if you are not familiar with Perplexity AI, it's giving you options to work with different AIs. You can work with GPT-4, Claude 3, Mistral, and some other ones, okay? And it basically accesses the internet in real time. It's very, very good for getting some citations as well that you can use for outbound links in your articles, okay? So that's a quick and easy way that we can use the Answer the Public, get a whole bunch of different questions, and make sure that the content has unique search intent, and start processing and traffic feed. Very quick, very easy, and we can get that seed content up. Thanks.